It never fails. We always get stuff that's personal to us three, and for a while now we've been trying to figure out exactly what the connection is and what it's all about. It's like about a greater, I don't want to say power, but it's bigger than, at least in my estimation, I'm not able to grasp yet.
Yeah.
I know you're further along than I am, but there's something with the three of us, and I don't understand what it is, but anyway,
I think
it seems to turn personal about stuff that makes sense to us, but it might not make sense to you guys. But whatever we get, you guys are going to hear. You know, we'll make sure that if we can figure it out, we'll make sure everybody here figures it out. And if I say, okay, let's listen again, or we're going to rewind it, what I'm doing is I'm rewinding this 10 seconds. So everybody has the same frame of reference as Aaron and I do. I'm trying to think. Okay, this is another thing. If anything happens to anybody, being touched or whatever, let us know, because we can change the questioning to, okay, who's touching so-and-so? You know, do you want to give them a message, here's your shot, and stuff like that. And the only other thing I remember that really stuck out about being here is there's a shower right there. And almost all the time that we were here last night, Aaron was smelling the smell of like fresh shampoo.
Oh, you could smell it coming through.
Yeah.
And we even like sniffed around to people. And people pulled out their sanitizers. Everyone's trying to figure it out. And
Aaron was like
sniffing
hands
right
and stuff.
Out. But you know when you get right out of the shower and that fresh shower hair smell when you wash it? That's exactly, it was like that. It wasn't like, oh, you know, it's someone's hair. It was like that fresh, damn, they just got out of the shower smell. It was weird.
Yeah.
And the weird part is it's probably a guy, huh?
Probably. He probably had the hot streak, that's why you smelled it. All right. So yeah, we'll just get going. Maybe what we'll do in the beginning is just turn a recorder on and just let it go for like 30 seconds, not ask any questions. And then we'll listen back, and then if anybody has any questions, feel free. We love it when you guys are involved. Just say it loud enough and wait about 5 seconds between questions so we're not talking over the response if there is one.
Right, and if someone overlaps someone, like someone's asked the same question at the same time, just let someone answer and then everyone knows, oh, that person who was going to say something goes next.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll mark if there's whispers and stuff, just let us know, hey, it was me, I whispered hey to somebody or whatever, so we can mark it on the recorders and know that it's not EVP, because we'll forget. So, having said that.
Ready?
Yeah, and you know, do real quick, do your spiel about kind of getting into the feeling of people on death row.
Right.
I mean, that's
so for example, guys, when we do our
important.
show in Ghost Adventures, we do the adventure sequence. It's not just to do something cool. It's actually to feel the environment. So for example, we just did a lighthouse. We got on a boat for 7 hours, and it was tossing and turning, and looking at it, and it was like, dude, oh my God, we could have been on a boat for an hour. But we put ourselves for 7 hours because that's what the people would be coming to the dock of the lighthouse after a wreck, or, you know, it's the sense of feel of being on the sea. So for example, imagine while you're in here, instead of just hoping for something, imagine thinking about being stuck in one of these cells, what you would be going through.
Yeah.
And all the stuff that you would be going through your mind if you were in here. And then what happens is a spirit walks by or is in here and senses your emotion, your energy, your thoughts. And then maybe they'll come out and be more clear and talk. You know what I mean? Because you're feeling what they felt.
Yeah.
So you just got to put yourself in the environment. All tonight, do that. It's a good thing to do.
And it's easier, when you open yourself up, it's easier to mesh with them, because if you think about it, this death row, some people were here, couldn't wait to be put to death because they just had enough. You know, there's some people that were fighting it to the last second. I mean, it's just, there's so much emotion here. You know, some people are sitting waiting on appeals and have their whole world hanging in the balance. So yeah, Aaron's exactly on target. Just try to put yourself in the moment about what might be going on, because the emotions here, I can't even imagine being on death row. I mean, if I was on death row, personally, I would be to the point where I couldn't wait just to be put out. You know, because it's like just the thought of, okay, it's going to happen, let it go. but there's not a lot of people that are like
Maybe
that.
it's
They try to
sensing what
hang
we're
up.
talking about because it keeps going off when we're talking about
K2?
it. We're saying sadness and everything.
Yeah,
Went right up to the red.
Flash.
I just sat here and said I feel like
Oh, it's
sadness.
not working.
And the K2 was sitting over here yesterday. Somebody had one. It was going off like crazy.
I'm in the shower right now and my ghost meter's going off every so often.
Is it?
Well, it's
All right.
fast.
Well,
Maybe it's.
yeah. And if you start getting
There it goes
poked, it's
again.
probably not a finger.
Yeah, it's going. Look, it's going.
All right, let's do this. You ready? Recording.
All right, we're back. We've been here before, yes, last night, and you're talking about your pain and things that you were going through. When we left off, we were asking about, is there a God and how all this works, and we had to go. Can we start back where we were last and maybe talk about some of that? Or can you tell us your name and who you are? Must have sucked sitting in here and knowing this was the last place to get your last meal. What was your favorite meal? Does the lightning outside spook you, or is it actually like helps you with energy? If you had one last word and you could say it right now because you didn't say it, what would it be?
Can you tell us, were you actually guilty of the reason that you were brought here to Eastern State Penitentiary? Because I don't know if you know it, but in our time right now, there's a lot of people that have been convicted with the scientific knowledge we have now that are being found that they were actually not guilty, but back in your time, that wasn't available to you guys. So can you tell us if you were actually guilty or you were not?
The truth, because you're not getting set free. There's no
Yeah.
way, if you're guilty, you're guilty. If you're not, you're not. Want to check it out?
Yeah. Thanks, guys. All right.
Now we find the gold. We just did our panning. Now it's time to find what we got.
All right.
You know what?
Yeah, I just need, and I need to find the speaker.
What's mine? I'm so tired. Oh, it's under container.
Need more light?
It was going crazy when we did it.
Was it?
Yeah,
all
it
night
was,
last night.
like, it was just sticking at the red. for,
Put it
like-
on the ground. Was there something in your bag maybe that might be
No,
triggering?
I have nothing in my bag. All my electronics are in.
Yeah.
See if
And
it
let me
does
just
the
check
same.
real quick that it's not my phone, because my phone is
Yep.
on.
Okay, so then,
No. No, it's not my phone. My phone is like 2 inches from it.
and I forgot my phone tonight, so.
I usually don't bring my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the phone, so.
I mean, dude, we've done a lot of
FYI.
tests on this phone theory, and dude, if it happens, it's not going to bring in too much. Maybe on a K2 here and there, but like, I mean, usually even like the REM pods, we put them up to the REM pods for a long time, and phone calls and everything, and
Yeah, I put all my equipment up to it when I first got it to see if it would make it go off, and it did. So
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
that was clear. So
In those REM pods, I mean,
yeah,
they are, in my experience, they don't go off a lot, but when they go off, it is wicked evidence. You know, once the spirit has it figured out, it is crazy.
sorry, I got a migraine all of a sudden. That was weird.
Really?
Ooh.
All right, let's see what we,
yeah, it feels heavy.
okay, here we go. Try to figure this out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when you take a picture, yourself flash. It's okay.
All right, we're back.
I'm gonna rewind that.
For recording. All right, we're back.
Last 2 words
We've
of
been
lyrics,
here
that's enough.
Recording.
Yeah,
All right,
hey,
we're
that's
back.
enough.
We've
It's
been
enough.
here.
All right,
Yeah,
listen,
that-
guys.
All right,
Can you
we're
guys
back.
all hear that?
We've been here before.
All right.
Yep, last night, and you're talking about your pain and things that you're going through. When we wrapped up, we were asking about is there a God and how all this works, and but we had to go. Can we start back where we were last? And maybe talk about some of that, or can you tell us your name and who you are? Let's start sitting in here and knowing this is the last place to get your last meal. What was your favorite meal? Lightning outside the
Oh, there you are.
Somewhere.
I heard something.
I thought I heard that.
Yeah, what was your last meal? What was your favorite meal? It's lightning outside.
That's it. He asks about the mail and they say, get fucked. Listen, I'm going to play it. And it's important to us that everybody is able to make it out, or, you know, EVP is EVP. I mean, the nature of EVP is that some EVP you'll make out and some you won't. The most important thing is developing an ear for EVP, because everybody is accustomed to talking like we're talking. And EVP is not like that. You know, so that's the most important thing about EVP, is training your ear to hear something you're not normally used to. So anyway, he asked the question about your favorite meal, and we here get fucked. So here we go.
They're actually like, stop sitting in here and knowing this is the last place to get your last meal. What was your favorite meal? It's lightning outside.
It's a whisper. I'll play it again.
Knowing this is the last place to get your last meal. What was your favorite meal?
You hear that?
It's actually like energy. You have one last word, and you can say it right now because you didn't say it. What would it be?
Let's go
I think he
back.
got this when this thing was going red for a little bit. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to rewind
Mine
it.
going one thing.
You were brought here, you didn't say it. What would it be? Can you tell us?
We're going to go back until we
One last
try to
word.
figure it out.
You didn't say it right now because you didn't say it. What would it be? Can you tell us?
I'm not guilty.
One more time.
I heard.
You have one last word, and you can say it right now because you didn't say it. What would it be?
I'm not guilty.
Yeah, I do hear that. I do hear that. It's not real clear, but the guilty is the clearest word.
You didn't say it. What
The
would it be?
last part of guilty.
Can you tell us?
We'll continue on.
Were you actually guilty of the reason that you were brought here to Eastern State Penitentiary? Because I don't know if you
Alright, I'm
know
gonna rewind that.
guilty of the reason that you were brought here to Eastern State Penitentiary. Because I don't know if you know it.
One more time and then we'll keep going if we can't figure it
I
out.
hear
You were brought
lost.
here to Eastern State Penitentiary. Because I don't
I
know
do
if
hear
you
lost
know
at the end. One more time.
of the reason that you were brought here to Eastern State Penitentiary. Because I don't know if you
One more
know
time.
it.
Yeah, I heard.
Don't get lost.
Either that or having been lost.
Eastern State Penitentiary. Because
I hear
Aaron,
having.
you lost.
our reason that you were brought here to Eastern State Penitentiary.
Yeah, it's
Aaron get
Aaron.
lost. Yes.
Yeah.
Aaron get
That's
lost.
what I'm trying to figure out. One more time.
Of the reason that you were brought here to Eastern State Penitentiary.
And last night, they wanted to talk to Aaron. Almost the whole night. They were like, we need to talk. We'll talk at the house. And yeah, you're a weapon. And it was crazy. And again, that's kind of personal stuff from the times we investigated with Aaron, and we've spent some time talking about, you know, what we think is going on and stuff like that.
Like what follows me, and it's great.
Yeah.
And now I
Yeah.
don't want to talk to
Yeah. Yeah, and if you ever, I mean, these conferences and stuff, if you ever get a chance to sit down and investigate with Aaron, you need to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Because he is, Debbie and I have talked about it, he is so open to everything. You know, he's not closed in any way, shape, or form, and he just brings stuff in. And with his personality and everything else, it's just like,
It's that
it's
word
nuts.
layer.
I don't block it away, I don't protect it, I just let it happen.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, out of everybody in this field, we enjoy working with Aaron more than anybody else, to be honest.
Oh man, I get all in prison.
There you go. You owe me a shot in the beer. All right, let's figure this out one more time. One more time.
Let's get started.
In our time right now, there's a lot of people that have been convicted with the scientific knowledge we have now that are being found that they were actually not guilty, but that in your time, that wasn't available to you guys.
I'm gonna rewind that.
So can you tell us
I
the
think
knowledge
there's a
we have
lot
now that are being found that they were
in my
actually
pause.
not guilty, but that in your time, that wasn't
there.
available to you guys. So can you tell us if you were actually guilty or you were not?
Well, I'm gonna rewind that. Not sure we can figure it out, but we'll try.
If you were actually guilty or you were not?
You're not.
One more time, and then we'll continue on.
If you were actually guilty or you were not?
I can't figure it out.
You're guilty tonight, huh?
Jeez. I'm gonna rewind that.
Obviously, this is a good sensitivity.
Oh, it turned off, yeah. That's at the very end. But,
Is the door open?
A door?
Because I keep getting like cold.
There might be a breeze from a window or something back here. Yeah, right there.
I was coming this way though.
well, that door might be open. And another thing that happened last night to us was we were hearing noises back here.
Yeah.
And at one point, this fence was like,
Oh yeah, it was shaky.
all by itself.
We just did that. It was just like it was creepy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And you know, we'll record again, but the one thing I want to say is that, you know, if there's any people that are new to this field, you know, the most important thing that you can do is come up with some form of protection that feels good for you, whether it's prayer or whether it's whatever, whether you put something around your neck, you know,
Mommy.
whatever. But that is the most important thing to me in this field, is that you need to protect yourself, because what we're sitting here doing right now, we're not even scratching the tip of the iceberg. You know, I apologize for Debbie not being here, but she relays to me, she sees some things that I don't want to see. You know, it's like I said, we're not even touching the tip of the iceberg here with sitting here talking to ghosts. There are so many more levels, there's so much more shit out there that has never been human, and, you know, I mean, she freaks me out sometimes when she says some of the things she sees in our house and stuff, so.
dude, when you guys said the reptile thing, I just saw a reptile in the house. It was crazy, dude. Like, crawling through my bedroom, it was like a turtle with a lizard face. It was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so scary.
and it's stuff that you know has never
But
been
it's like,
human.
that's not ghost, you know?
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
it's you hit more levels and levels after you do it. That's why you may like ghost hunting, but there are always consequences to it sometimes.
Yeah, so
be
just,
prepared.
yeah, so just be careful and make sure you set yourself up with something that feels comfortable to you. You can put religion aside if you want. You know, I kind of lean on the Catholic religion, because that's how I was brought up. Whatever you guys makes you feel comfortable that you're safe in a location, don't just walk in without trying to put up some kind of force field. So, anyway.
I was gonna tell you guys, can we listen to this EVP real quick? I got something.
Yeah.
And I was by myself. I mean, you can hear a little bit out in the rotunda, but I let Sue hear it, and she heard it too, so I wanted to see if you guys pick up on this.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, we love when you guys become involved and just does, and you know, to where the spirits are not just sitting here listening to me and Aaron, because they might not mesh with us. They may mesh with.
They don't want me in here, obviously.
Okay, here we
So,
go.
yeah. Oh, is that it?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
That's it.
rewind it. You say tell us something, boys tell us something.
Yeah.
And then that's,
And then
okay.
there's you.
I was there.
I was there
I
or
do hear
almost
that.
there.
I, without a doubt, hear that. Can you guys make that out?
Yeah.
It was really loud and clear.
Yeah, I mean, I was alone, so I know it wasn't him whispering or anything, because
Yeah.
he left me. I was by myself.
Yeah, that's good EVP.
Yeah.
That's good EVP. All right, so where are we at? We need to record again, right?
Yeah, let's
Just
do it
listen
again.
back. All right. That is good EVP.
Wait, what did they say in the recording? Besides me, it was,
What did we just pick up? Yeah, my mind is like half here and half not here.
and then there was another one about the
He said,
food or.
he said something about not guilty.
Not guilty, okay, yeah, there was about
Not
not,
guilty yet.
okay.
And they told Aaron to get fucked.
Let's not forget that one.
Oh, bye, I'm just not here in jail, okay?
Maybe in the shower.
All right, here we go. We're going to record again. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, you know, you guys might be coming from a different point of reference that we are. So just don't be afraid to ask. All right, here we go. Okay, guys. One of the things we heard is that you told Aaron to get fucked. Does that lead us to believe that when you pass over, you don't just leave everything behind, but you still have emotions about what happened when you were actually here walking on this ground here?
Why do you feel so much negativity towards Aaron?
Is it me or is it what's around me?
Can you give us a name? My name is Mark. Aaron is to the right of me. It would be easier if when we come here next year or whatever that we can ask for you and see if you want to talk to us again.
Why didn't you move on to heaven or hell?
Why should we believe you're not guilty?
Say that again.
Why should we believe you're not guilty?
Uh-oh, I feel a get fucked coming on again. Yeah, and nobody here is going to hurt you, I promise you that. We're not going to provoke, you know, hell. You're on death row. You guys are probably tougher than, a hell of a lot tougher than we are. So don't feel that you can't talk to us in fear of being hurt, because I promise you, you won't be.
Why are you still here? This definitely isn't a nice place to stay, so why haven't you moved on?
Is it by choice? Is it to where you're just afraid to go on any further because of repercussions on what you may have done? I guess I'm asking, are you stuck here for some reason, or is it by choice that you're here?
And if you said by choice, why would you want to stay here?
What year is it?
Okay, and again, this is the last question, and we'll listen back. And I always ask this every time we investigate. It's widely held that, well, a lot of people believe in religion here, which I'm sure you know. But now that you're where you are, is there any evidence of maybe what, when you're alive, you would have considered a god? All right, thanks, guys. There goes that footfall.
I know.
Falling asleep again.
Oh,
Me too.
Man.
I just put the same dirty jeans on the last night.
I did too. I did too.
I had clean ones. I was like, dude, just put them on. Like, oh.
I just smacked them against the wall in the hotel room like 5 times a day.
Yeah, I got
I was like, all right, we're good to
I
go.
got dirt in my pocket. I'm like, I'll just take that home. Dirt from prison. I got dirt from prison. Ooh.
I don't know, my butt's gritty now.
Yeah. This is what it's about, though. I mean, it's such a fascinating field. And, you know, you will get dirty if you investigate. But
It's worth it.
yeah, it is. I agree. Yeah. It's not real healthy on your back, but it's, it is worth it. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna rewind it real quick. I can't figure that out.
Okay, guys. One of the things we heard is that you told Aaron to get fucked. So is that what you
I am gonna
believe
rewind
that
it.
when you passed? Okay, guys. One of the things we heard is that you told Aaron to get fucked. So does that mean
Maybe,
you
yeah.
believe that when you pass over, you don't just leave everything behind, but you still have emotions about what happened when you were actually here walking on this ground here?
Oh, there's something there.
Yeah, there is something there.
I'm gonna rewind it. We'll try to figure it
What
out.
happened when you were actually here walking on this ground here? What?
One more time.
Emotions about what happened when you were actually here walking on this ground here?
Something like capture.
I'm gonna rewind it.
Sounds like
About what
a
happened when you were
I'm gonna try to
actually
figure that
here
out.
walking on this ground here?
I do hear captured in the middle of that.
About what happened when you were actually here walking on this ground here?
I do hear captured. I'm gonna play it again.
When you were
maybe
actually
put the
here
whole-
walking on this ground here?
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is. That's why I keep going back trying to figure out what else to say
Walking
besides
on this
captured.
ground here?
Put in the hole.
Good capture.
About what happened when you were actually here walking on this ground here?
I think we should ask if there's something
About
holding.
what happened when you were actually here walking on this ground here?
There goes the K2. One more time. We've all been captured and then something
About what
else.
happened when you were actually here walking on this ground here?
I hear we've all been captured and then
And put in a
something else.
room. I thought it was
About what
horrible.
happened when you were
One more time again. We'll keep
walking
going.
on this ground here?
I hear we've all been captured and I can't make out
And forgotten?
anything else.
It gets put in a room.
I do hear captured.
This is like my dreams. I have a story plot I've been being told in my dreams. It kind of makes sense to some.
Does it?
Yeah, not that it has to do with me, but maybe it's never mind. You asked about it.
Yeah,
I can't say it out loud yet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we just have another thing to talk about then. Yeah. When we finally get together and are able to just chill. All right, here we go.
My name is Mark. Aaron is to the right of me.
That's right.
Come here.
I'm gonna rewind it.
Keep listening. My name is Mark. Aaron is to the right of me.
It says, "Where's Debbie?"
Oh, you know
Can you
what?
give me a name and it goes, where's Debbie?
I knew that was gonna come up, and that's not the only time it's gonna come up tonight.
Dude, when you went there one time and kept going, Mark, remember at Stanley? It
Yeah.
talked about you half the time.
Yeah, and I knew that was gonna come up. All right, let's rewind it.
Here next year, can you give us a name? My name
You
is
hear it?
Mark Aaron.
Yeah, one more time.
Good evening. Can you give us a name? My name is
Yeah, one more time.
It's kind of quick.
And then after I say Aaron to the right of me, they say yes.
Can you give us a name? My name is Mark Aaron is to the right of me.
Right there, yes.
When we come here next year or whatever.
All right, one more time.
Can you give us a name?